So this year we are doing a fall harvest kind of theme. So it looks very boring right now, but I am putting up some leaves, and then I also have some apples, turkeys, pumpkins that I'll be putting up. But this is what I've been working on all afternoon, and I needed a little break. So I'm going to open today's color and I also cleared off this whole shelf. This is where we put any books that are on clearance or sale, just so they're all in one location for easy access. So that's what I'm up to today. Okay, I thought now would be a nice time for a tiny little break. During lunch, I cast on the start of my crochet blanket, the Tunisian crochet. Sorry, excuse me. I am a little bit worried that I cast on too many stitches, as I still have all these chains to put onto the hook, and that's where we're at. So, I mean, Emily, it's not like scrunched up or anything, but we will see. I got helpers to come and help me with like covering the shelves and things like that. So I had put this away and stopped working on it before I even finished the first row because, I mean, you don't look a gift horse in the face or whatever that saying is. Like I had 2 teachers help me, and if they're gonna help, you need to take them up immediately before they get distracted with their own projects and things that they need/want to do. So I was grateful for the help. Anyways, we'll put that down for now and see what color number or number 30 looks like. This is the second color, but it's 30 days until. Ooh. So now we're going to bring in some reds, yellow, white. So I'm guessing that there will be more, because the thing said it's going to be a fade. So I'm guessing the next color will have more of this red because we didn't have any of that before. Let's see. This is called Volcanic Lair. Very pretty. Ooh, cute little sticker. Look at that. That's so cute. Like a little cupcake pumpkin. Or maybe a pumpkin muffin? I don't know. It's cute. I need to figure out where I can put it. But maybe I'll put it on one of my displays over here. But yeah, I'm going to take a short, tiny little break. And maybe crochet a tiny little bit more. My husband has a dentist appointment at 4, so technically I'm off the clock. I got off the clock 4 minutes ago. My husband has a dentist appointment in half an hour, and then he's going to come here and help me because he can't help me tomorrow, but he can help me today. And so, I apologize as I don't make eye contact as I am here Tunisian crocheting. I don't know if you guys can hear how squeaky this is. It's very squeaky. It's the joint over here. Anyways, if you can't hear that, that's good. But, so yeah, I anticipate we'll be here probably till about 8 o'clock tonight, which means I'm not going to have time for much crafting. So I just want to take a small little break for myself. Although I do actually need to put up more of the little pumpkins and leaves and stuff, because once we put up the carts, it's going to be really hard to get to the areas to put the decorations. So I will need to do that. Also, I need to go through and see if I have any fall decor in here. I think I have like a welcome sign or something that I can put up to add to the look. I will go work more on that. I just want to do this first row. Okay, after the first row, we will go be responsible, make better use of our time so that on Friday, maybe I can actually leave at the end of the day, as opposed to staying late, as I always do on book fair setup days, because I am so ready for fall break. So anyway, I'll stop rambling now. I will come back later with an update on how this is going. I need to start day 2 on the cross stitch. Oh, I've done no stitches actually. Wait, yes, no, I did some stitches last night, but I need to put that count in. I need to make sure the timer is set so that I count stitches, because I definitely don't want to have a 0 day and then get eliminated. I wasn't murdered last night, and I guess it's called serial murders or something like that. But I wasn't murdered last night, so that's good. Oh, you know what? We're getting close to the end of the chain, so maybe I didn't cast on too many. I cast on, I think, 180. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm still cautiously optimistic about the idea of this project. I don't know if it was... Oh my gosh, did the air conditioning just kick in? I'm so hot right now because I've been moving around so much. And I'm rambling. I'm sorry I'm rambling so much. Okay, so I saw the spoiler of how Clue 1 looks for Stephen West's MCAL. I'm kind of glad I didn't sign up because I'm not loving it, and it looks like a ton of work. And I'm glad to finally have a Vlogtober that's not going to be like completely consumed with Stephen West's knit along. That I will hopefully have time to work on and do other things. Speaking of other things, maybe after I do this first row, I'll cast on the other project, so that I can at least have both of these projects cast on. And then tonight, maybe before bed, I will cast on the socks, and maybe I'll do the cuff. That feels like that would be decent progress. And then later tonight or tomorrow, I want to show you guys the habit tracker that I bought that I will be using this month. I bought it off Etsy, and like as you check things off of it, you like grow pumpkins, and the scene across the top changes and things like that. And so yesterday I did not do so good, and my pumpkins were just tiny green little things. I was probably over ambitious on what I put as my goals, but you know, that is how it is. Maybe one day I'll actually hit all of them. But because I'm sick, I didn't do the cleaning that I put on there. I didn't do a load of laundry or dishes like I said I would. I didn't do worms. I didn't do face scrubs. I think I did almost... Oh, I didn't work on all of my Advent projects, so many things went unchecked, but I got 10,000 steps. I put that on there, and that's a big goal of mine for this month, is to get 10,000 steps every day. And so I was very happy about that. And let's see. So last night I had top ramen, but the night before that, I'm only thinking of this because I was editing my video, and I had said that I was going to go make the home chef meal that appealed to me the least. Well, my husband told me not to cook for him because I'm sick. And so instead we went and got Jack in the Box, and I got their monster munchie deal, and it was good. And then I also got the monster churro, and that was pretty good too. But my taste buds are definitely off right now because things I normally like are not tasting right. For example, my top ramen did not taste as good as normal. Like the flavor wasn't the same as normal. Sorry, you guys. I am so very, very, very close. I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe I should do a stitch with me because I can just apparently fill silence with chattering and make this a very long vlog. And I always tell myself, girl, vlogs are meant to be short. You keep talking. I'm surprised anyone ever comes back. But I am a talker. Okay, so we made it all the way across, and I was worried it wasn't going to all fit on here, but it did. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, feeling better about that. I will stop talking now. It's been 10 minutes of chattering, and I'll actually probably leave it on here and do the backwards pass in a little bit because at least there's like sturdy and stable in here. And that stopper at the end, I was a little bit worried that like maybe they'd be able to fall off the stopper, but like they're stuck on there. Look, not going anywhere. So very cool. The squeaking might get irritating after a while, but we'll deal with that later. I am using a ChowGoo premium bamboo Tunisian hook that I got off Amazon. It is a 6mm 32-inch cable. So there's that. I have this yarn in here on, I had a little snafu while winding it. So I have this little buddy that's separate, and I might start with that. But yeah, I need to cast this one on too. But I'll go put up a few decorations, and then I will take another break, and I will cast this one on, and then almost all my Advent projects will have been started. So that is all very exciting. Okay, bye. Hey friends. My phone's at 10%, so I'm just gonna do a real quick end of the night recap. I had planned, of taking some footage of where I got to and setting up the library for book fair. My husband and I left the library at about 8 p.m. tonight. We got all of the carts put in place and set up. I'd covered all the shelves, and I had cut out using like die cuts some pumpkins, some apples. I decided to go with like a kind of harvest fall theme. It's not my best looking theme, but I'm surprised I haven't done that one before. So that's what we went with. Brown paper, and then on the tops of each row of bookcases, I have red and yellow paper, and you'll see that in pictures tomorrow. Anyways, after that, my husband and I went to Walmart, where I got some cough drops, but we forgot to get me Sudafed, and my husband's out hunting for Sudafed right now. So I'm just filming this really quick. I didn't actually realize I would need Sudafed with this cold, because until we were at dinner, I was just feeling the normal, like, I need NyQuil cold. But then I got really bad, like, sinus problems, and then my ears clogged up, and now I'm dizzy, and I'm not walking straight. So I'm a little out of focus. And so I told him he didn't need to, but he insisted he needed to go find me some Sudafed. So, like the hero that he is off to find me Sudafed. We're pretty sure it's at a grocery store that's a little bit away. It's not by one of the ones that's right by us, but he did call and they said they had it, so that's good. Because a lot of them have been locking it up behind the pharmacies, and so like Walmart normally has it, and our Walmart would have still been open, but they keep it locked up in the pharmacy department, and the pharmacy department closes earlier. So Oh, that really sucks. But, anyways. So, needless to say, I did not get any cross stitching done. And luckily I cross stitched after the day 2 time yesterday in order to, so I had stitches to be able to post for the serial murder one. I did end up doing 2 rows on my Afghan. So not a lot to see, and it's still like really curling, so you can't see like the true effect of it. But let's see if I hold it close enough. You can see like the thread that's being I'm so sorry, you guys. See how there's like the lines over and then the yellow thread that's going through, and that's because you pass through one way and then you are casting off going the other way with a different color, and it just gives a really cool effect. And so far I'm really liking it. So I only did 2 rows because then I need to get back to work on the library. We vacuumed and a bunch of stuff to get it ready. So this is how much I have left of that color. Still a decent chunk. And when I measured these 2 rows, it measured out to be 3/4 of an inch so far. So if each color can get me about 2 inches, I mean, we're looking at a 60-inch lap blanket, which is decent sized. So I shouldn't worry too much that it might be too small. So that's my hope. I will wind and work on 30 tomorrow. My other hope is that I did enough work in the library tonight that I can, like right now, all I have to do is unload the boxes. We set up the cash registers. We made sure they worked. We put the carts in. Now I have to unload the boxes, and that will take a bit of time, but I get to work at 7:30 in the morning, and I am there paid until 3:30. And so I am hoping that I can get it all done by 3:30 and be able to leave on time, and not normally before, on the Friday before book fair, I am at the school until the custodian kicks me out. So hopefully I did enough prep in advance, and I requested from one of the 6th grade teachers that if my normal helper is finished with her work, if she could come and help set up the book fair. So hopefully that will be an option available too. Sorry, I'm fixated on this bag right now, and I'm seeing if I can push out the zipper a little bit more. Which it looks like yes I can, because I like that look better than yeah, I like the look of it better when it's pushed out more. Okay, yes, fixed it. Okay, anyways, while at Walmart, I did get myself 2 little treats, and the first is Reese's Oreos. I got these once before, and I took them down to Fresno when I was visiting my family in September, like the beginning of September. And then I went to Walmart a couple more times and I couldn't find them. And then I saw them this time, and these were seriously the best. I've always put peanut butter on my Oreos. That's how I eat Oreos. I don't eat Oreos a lot. Okay, so let's not think that but this tastes just like that without the messiness of having to put the peanut butter on the Oreo. And it's so good. Highly recommend you try it. The other treat was really like, it was in the checkout line, and then I bought it. And that is Spooky Nerds gummy clusters, and it's just a small bag, and it's a like welcome to fall break little treat. So I will not eat that tonight. I will save that. But the other thing, as I was editing yesterday, I realized that I don't think I showed. That might even be my husband home. I don't think I showed you guys. Stop it! Stop it! No. I don't think I showed you guys the advent calendar I was talking about with the sticker thing. Anyways, so that's what it looks like. I'm probably going to start it before the 19th. Like, I'll probably start it during fall break. So there's a bunch of these tiny little dots, and it basically is like a color by number, but with stickers. And so I figure fall break's a good time to start this kind of a thing. As I have a little bit more time. And yeah, so I just thought I would show that to you guys, because I realized I had talked about getting it in the mail, but then I hadn't shown it. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. I am going to take some medicine and go to bed and hopefully feel a little bit better in the morning. So I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll make sure to show footage tomorrow of what the library looks like. So talk to you guys in a bit. Bye.